Hey yogis, what's up? Welcome to our 10:30 flow. I'm Jackie, and we're gonna get started here in probably like 6 minutes or so. But just wanted to remind you guys, if you can donate, if you want to donate, just go to blackswanyoga.com/live. So I may be using props if I can find them, but no worries if you don't want to use them. We will meet on our mats here in a few minutes, so if you're watching this a little later, go ahead and fast forward. But if you are just now tuning into the live class, take your time. Let's get all settled in and get ready to flow. All right, what's up, yogis? Welcome to your 10:30 flow. If I don't know you already, my name is Jackie, and we are going to get started here in a seat. So I did mention before, if you're just now tuning in, grab props if you want them. I may or may not use them, so no worries if you don't have them. But let's settle in. Start in a comfortable seat. Cross-legged ideally, but if that's not comfortable, comfortable, no worries. Find what works for you today. So we're going to start with our hands on our thighs. Palms can face down or they can face up, whatever feels right in this moment. Close your eyes. And then grow really tall through the crown of your head as you proudly open up your chest just a tiny bit more. Draw the shoulders down your back. Allow the shoulders to be heavy but strong. A little wiggle of your toes to let go of any tension, or maybe you're still waking up this morning. Maybe a little good morning wiggle of the toes. Then firm your belly up just a little bit stronger. And take a big breath of air in. Audible sigh, let it go. Another one of those, deep breath in. Exhale, release. Last one, biggest breath you've taken all morning. Fill yourself up. Pause it at the top. Then open mouth. Exhale. Bring one hand to your heart, and then bring the other hand on top of that hand. And then feel your breath. Expand your belly and your chest forward as you breathe in. And feel everything soften and relax as you exhale. And just take a few moments to tune in. Check into how your breath is this morning, or maybe this afternoon or evening if you're taking this later. Just noticing if it's deep, shallow, if it has a lot of quality to it, or maybe not so much. And instead of labeling your observations as good or bad, right or wrong, can you just take note? Can you just be aware with kindness, with curiosity, with love? Okay, my breath is shallow today. What is that teaching me? Can I add more quality to it? Or maybe, okay, my breath is deep. Can you find kindness and warmth for yourself right here, right now? Keep that kindness, that curiosity, playfulness, that less judginess, that less label, this idea of compassion. Can you keep this going as we move through our practice today? And when you inevitably will forget that kindness, each breath is an opportunity to come back to it. So take a deep breath in, inhale to acknowledge where you are. Exhale to let something go. Beautiful yogis, let's flow. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Gather up all the energy of the day. Exhale, seal it in at your heart space. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, twist. Bring your left hand to the ground behind your back. Right hand to your left knee. Pause here for a couple rounds of breath as you pull your navel in towards your spine. Soften your shoulder heads down and breathe with quality. As you inhale, come back to center, arms up. Twist to the other side. Right hand to the ground behind your back. Left hand to your right knee. A few rounds of breath to really twist, to detox, but to sit tall, confident, strong. Take one more deep breath of air in. And a breath out. Inhale, arms back up high. Exhale one more time. Twist over to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand, left knee. Keep your right hand on your left knee and stretch your left arm up and over to the right. Maybe that top right corner of your mat. And then you can add some neck movements by looking down and then looking up, maybe underneath your armpit. Then bring your left hand to your right knee and then curl your chin into your chest coming into center. Really grip your fingertips around your kneecaps and pull your chin into your chest, getting even more rounding in your spine here. Keep your left hand on your right knee, and then reach your right arm up and over to the left. A great place to add some neck movement if you like, looking down, up, or spinning it around. Whatever feels good today. And we'll move into that twist. Right hand behind your back, left hand stays on your right knee. One more time, reach that right arm up and over to the left. Bring your right hand to your left knee, and then roll chin to chest, coming into center. Really grip your fingertips around your kneecaps and round your spine. Pull your navel in toward your back. And take a big breath in to fill your back body up with air. And stay for a soft breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows. Couple breaths here to push the elbows back. Kiss the shoulder blades together on your back. Option to look up towards the sky if it feels good on your neck. Then straighten out your arms, reach left and right, and then extend your arms back behind you. Clasp your hands together. Drive your knuckles down, open up your heart, squeeze the shoulders together. Think of breathing into that space between your collarbones and opening it up a little more with each breath. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release the clasp of your hands and fold forward, chin to chest, round your spine. Hands come down on the mat. And then just stay still if you like, or you can find a little sway side to side. Stay with your breath and stay kind to yourself along the way. Grip into those finger pads and then pull yourself up tabletop. So hands come underneath those shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then spread your hands really wide, or your fingers really wide, like you're gripping a basketball. Press into the tops of your feet. And then as you inhale, drop your belly down, open your heart forward. Cow pose. Exhale, curl around, cat, chin to chest, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, cow. Open your heart, tilt your tailbone high. Exhale, cat. Push the ground away, chin to chest. Take a few rounds of these at your own pace with your breath. Stay in this structured cat-cow, or you can add anything organic, maybe swirling the hips around or shaking them side to side. You know, there are no wrong movements here. There are no expectations of how you should be, how you should move. You know, it's just reconnecting back to our physical bodies, our minds, our hearts, and being curious and compassionate along the way. So take 2 more rounds of breath, exploring curiously. Come back to your neutral tabletop. We're going to move into threading the needle, breath to movement first. So inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the sky, open your heart. Exhale, thread your needle just for the breath. Right ear, right shoulder, maybe tap down or float. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread your needle just for the breath. One more of those. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread your needle, this time stay. Right ear, right shoulder, come down to the mat or maybe a blanket. And then you can add whatever you want here. I'm going to extend my left leg out to the left. You can also extend it behind you or reach your left hand to your low back or your right hip crease. And reconnect with your breath. Deep breath of air in. Complete breath out. Unwind, bring everything back in. Left hand. Exhale, tabletop. Other side, inhale, sweep your left arm up. Exhale, thread your needle just for the breath. 2 more, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread your needle just for the exhale. Last one, inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread your needle and stay. And again, find whatever serves you here, extending a leg if that works, or if it feels right. And stay for a couple rounds of breath. Quality breath of air in, cleansing breath out. Another round, deep breath in, and soft breath out. Bring everything back in. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, tabletop. From tabletop, press into the top of your left foot. Extend your right leg back behind you. Notice what happened to your belly when you extended your leg. If it's softened towards the floor, can you re-firm it up, pulling your navel in towards your spine? Soften the back of your neck. And then can you push just a little bit stronger into your hands, pushing the ground away. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, knee towards your nose, around your spine, cat on your back. Inhale, reach your right leg back. Really extend it long. Exhale, knee to the outside of your right tricep, maybe toward your armpit, heel in towards your glute. Inhale, reach your right leg back. Exhale, twist towards your left elbow. Inhale, right leg reaches back. Exhale, bend your knee, stay here. Flex your foot so that it's like holding the ceiling. And if you want to add more, tense up on your left fingertips. Reach your left arm back, and then maybe you grab hold of your foot. If you have the grip of your foot, kick into your hand. Open up that left pectoral muscle here. Ooh, nice big opening. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down, tabletop. Other side. Press in the top of your right foot. Powerfully extend your left leg back. Take your time, observe again. Does your belly soften down towards the ground? Did you get a little kind of arch in the low back? If so, refirm your core up. Press the ground away. Feel that power, feel that strength. Take a deep breath of air in, extend your leg. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Does not have to touch. Inhale, re-lengthen. Find a little bit more length. Exhale, knee towards your outer left tricep. Heel in towards your glute. Inhale, reach your left leg back. Exhale, twist to your right elbow. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, bend your left knee. So that left foot is kind of holding up the ceiling here. Maybe look back, because mine was definitely not. So squeeze your hips in together towards the midline. Option, lift or tent up on your right fingertips. Reach your right hand back behind you. Maybe make contact with the foot. If so, kick into your hand to help open up your chest. Squeeze the hips in together. Kick a little deeper. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, tabletop. Moving into puppy pose. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward and then bow towards the ground. Opening through your heart space, through your armpits. And if it's comfortable on your neck, you can even bring your chin to the chest to help open up through the third chakra. And it doesn't matter what shape you're making. Are you breathing? Are you curious about what is happening in your body, your mind, your heart? And are you moving with compassion for yourself? Let's take a deep breath of air in. A complete breath of air out. Gently walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes and send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And in this down dog, just kind of feel it out for a few rounds of breath. I like to rock the hips side to side a little bit, just kind of waking everything up, easing into it. If your hammies are pretty dang tight this morning, then bend your knees a lot. Bring your belly to your thighs. You know what, it doesn't really matter like exactly what the shape is. We do want to still be safe in our alignment, right? We don't want to hurt ourselves or create long-term injury. So let's really focus on lengthening our back here and then fire up your core. So really engage your core, bringing your belly in towards your spine, hips further to the back of the room. Legs can be as bent as you need them. And let's take a big breath of air in. A complete breath out. Relax your neck as you shake your head yes and no. Let go of those expectations of how you should look, how you should feel, and just kind of, your best is enough. So let's take a deep breath of air in, fill yourself up. Exhale, let something go. And then walk your hands slowly back in towards your feet. Really slow, little tiny steps. Back, forward fold at the back of your mat. Let's bend your knees a lot until the belly rests on top of your thighs. Grab for opposite elbows for a little ragdoll. Might feel good on your IT bands to just kind of sway side to side mindfully, straightening out the opposite leg that your arms are close to. And release your hands down to the ground. For this first one, let's slide our hands up our legs, maybe to the shins or maybe to the thighs, for a halfway lift or half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Now pause here. Rock the weight slightly forward into the toes and the balls of your feet. We tend to kind of lean back and take out some of that pressure in our hamstrings. So let's add a little bit more. Bend your knees as much as you need. Let's protect our low back by firming up that core really strong. Open up your collarbones as you really squeeze the shoulder blades together on your back. Imagine you're a number 7 shape. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. One more of those halfway lift just for the inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your right hand down underneath your face, bend your knees a lot, and then sweep your left arm up towards the sky. A little spinal twist as you straighten that left leg to get into your IT band. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, rebend your left knee, left hand down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Option to straighten your right leg, a couple breaths here. And on your next exhale, rebend your right knee, bring both hands down. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Push your hips forward as you fire up your core. And then extend your arms like wings. Push your arms back, palms face forward. Kiss the shoulder blades together on your back. And then reach your hands behind you, knuckles together. Drive your knuckles down, breathe in, open your heart. Bend your knees, exhale, fold, belly to thighs, knuckles towards the sky. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, hands come down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, walk it out to a high plank. Choose to keep those knees lifted or lower them down, whatever serves you today. And pause here for a few rounds of breath. Push the ground away. Firm your belly up. Really hug those thigh muscles onto your bones. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, shift your weight forward and lower all the way down to your belly. Zip your legs together, press into the tops of your feet, and inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Take a couple rounds of breath right here as you squeeze your elbows in and back. So in towards your ribs, back towards your feet. Open up your heart just a little bit more. Press deeper into the tops of your feet, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, get a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. High plank, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, back and down dog. Let's take a big breath of air in. A complete breath out. Look forward. Travel to the top your way. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend those elbows. Extend your arms like wings one more time. Reach your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together. Drive your knuckles down, inhale, open heart. Exhale, forward fold, belly to thighs, knuckles up high. Release your hands down, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full step back, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower halfway down or all the way down. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog when you're ready. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. We'll do one more of those sun A variations. Look forward, travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Extend your arms like wings, left and right. Maybe make a little bit more space for yourself. Reach your hands back behind you, drive your knuckles down, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Oh. Take a couple rounds of breath, flow your way, downward facing dog. Hey, no worries. Oh, I'm actually not. I am, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Would you be willing to consider it if it was really what I do with my
Okay.
so your husband and you are the type of people who want to change this better
Yes.
than me?
I'm so sorry, but I'm like doing a live video right now.
Just so to know if I should come back.
Sure, yes, that'd be great.
I should?
Sure,
Okay, what
yeah.
time?
Sometime later today.
Like 8 p.m., 6 p.m.?
Sure, sure. Yes, I do.
Anytime?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. All right, wherever you are, let's meet in downward facing dog. There's always some kind of distraction, right? Especially outside the yoga studio. All right, back in down dog. Let's take a deep breath of air in. And a complete breath out. As you inhale, sweep your right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen right now. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Rise, high crescent lunge. Take a couple rounds of breath right here. Really drive down through your right big toe and your right heel. And then spike up that back heel a little higher if it's available. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale. Open out your wings, left and right. Extend your hands back behind you, clasp your knuckles together. Inhale, drive your knuckles down, open your heart. Exhale, hinge forward for a humble high crescent. Ooh, find your balance. Release your hands down, frame your right foot. This is also a great place for props. Straighten out your right leg. Lift your right toes and the ball of your right foot. And take a few rounds of breath to just have some nice feel-good sensations in that right hamstring. So we're not overstretching, we're not straining. Quality breaths in and out. Rebend your right knee. Then in this kind of runner's lunge here, we're going to send the hands forward. So imagine there's like a beach ball out in front of you. Bend your left knee and then step up to a chair pose. Open your heart a little bit more. Sink your hips down low. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Firm core. Exhale, full and flow your way. Maybe a float back, maybe a handstand. Maybe skip all the above. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Use your breath. Moving with kindness towards yourself. Let go of expectations. Sometimes when our expectations are not met, we just, we get thrown for a loop, right? And we're not present. We're thinking about the what ifs. So let's come back to our breath. Come back to that kindness. Let go of those expectations. Take a deep breath of air in and sigh it out. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips open. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, wrap your spine. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Rise, high crescent lunge. Take a couple rounds of breaths and feel this out. If you have a little bit more room or want to go a little deeper, maybe wiggle your right foot back a little bit, spiking your back heel high. Wherever you are, can you zipper up through that core? Take a deep breath of air in, breath of air out. Inhale, expand your arms like wings, or maybe cactus your arms if you don't have room. And bring your hands behind you, clasp your hands together. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, humble high crescent, belly to thighs, hinge forward. Release your hands down, frame your left foot. Grab props if you'd like, or skip it. And then straighten out your left leg. You can keep your back heel lifted, or you can lower it down if that feels better for you. Option to lift the ball of your left foot and your left toes up off the ground. And a few rounds of breath to explore the sensations in your left hamstring. Pull your heart forward towards your toes. Soft breaths, friendly, kind breaths in. Cleansing, releasing breaths out. Rebend your left knee. Bring your hands down, frame your front foot. Send your arms out in front of you like you're grabbing a beach ball forward. Bend your right knee, and then a slow step up, chair pose. Open up your heart, breathe in. Sink down a little lower for a breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow your way. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. All right, y'all, we're gonna move through that a little faster, breath to movement. But your breath is probably a little bit of different pace than mine is, and it's constantly changing, so let your breath be your guide. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, reach your right leg strong and back. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, cactus or arms out to the sides. Release your hands, bring them behind your back. Inhale, drive your knuckles down, open your heart. Exhale, humble high crescent, belly to thighs. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands come down, frame your foot, props or not. Half pyramid variation, that's what this is called. And we'll stay here for just a couple rounds of breath. Not as long as the first round. Just aiming to feel good in that outer right hamstring. Take a deep breath of air in and a breath out. Changing it up a little. Left hand stays down. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. If this does not serve you, don't do it. If it feels good, stay for one more round of breath in and a breath out. Release your hand down. Rebend your right knee. Just like we did before, reach your hands forward. Bend your left knee and take it even slower this time to step up to chair. Open your heart, breathe in. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Adding on a little bit. Inhale to straighten out your legs. Couple breaths as you lift your heels up off the ground for tiptoe Tadasana. Take one deep breath in here. Keep your heels lifted. Exhale, send your heart forward, arms back for a diver's pose. Soft bend in your knees. Breathe in. Exhale, fold, heels come down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow your way. Down dog is where we'll meet. Just one breath of air in and out. Inhale, powerful, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee, left tricep, shift forward. You got it, y'all. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, cactus arms or straight arms. Inhale, hands down or knuckles down, heart open. Exhale, humble, hinge forward. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands come down, frame your left foot. Glide your hips back, straighten your left leg. And whatever feels good here. Lifting, you can lift your left toes, the ball of your left foot. Stay for one more round of breath in. And out. Right hand down. Slowly inhale, reach your left arm up. Couple breaths here if it feels good. To add sensation, pull your left glute back towards your right heel. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Rebend your left knee. And then send your arms forward. Reaching for something in front of you. Bend your right knee. Really slow this time. Slowly step up. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Heart open. Breathe in. Exhale, sink a little lower. One more breath of air in. Exhale. Tiptoe Tadasana. Straighten out your legs. Lift your heels. Spike them just a little higher. If you fall out, find compassion, find kindness for yourself. Your worth is not dependent on how stable you are in your yoga practice. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, hinge forward. Keep your heels lifted, arms back, diver's pose. Breathe in. Exhale, heels come down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, flow your way. Down dog. Take a few rounds of breath in your downward facing dog. And we'll add on. But take a big breath of air in. A complete breath out. Inhale, reach that right leg high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, cactus or wings. Inhale, knuckles down, heart open. Exhale, hinge forward, humble. Release your hands down, breathe in. Exhale, straighten your right leg for a pyramid variation. Left hand down, option, reach your right arm up, breathe in. Exhale, hand comes down. Rebend your right knee, bring your hands forward, and step up, chair pose. Breathe in, breathe out. One-legged Tadasana, left knee in towards your chest. Drive down into your right big toe and your right heel. Firm that core up, and we'll move into Warrior 3. Hands can stay overhead, or they can come to your heart. Extend your left leg back behind you. Fire it up really strong. Take a deep breath of air in and out. Reach your arms back behind you when you're ready. Bend your right knee. Tap your toes back. Rise, high crescent lunge. Straighten out your right leg. Star pose. Toes out, heels in. And you can stay really strong and stable in star. I like to kind of add a little hip wiggle side to side, just to kind of loosen up and take yourself like literally just 1%, try just 1% less seriously. Open up your heart. Take a big, loving breath of air in. Exhale all the rest. One more deep breath in. Exhale, goddess pose. Sink it down low, hands to heart. All right, in our goddess, let's bring our hands to our thighs, thumbs in, fingers out. Get some nice feel-good spinal twist. So breathe in right here in center. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, look left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dip your left shoulder down, look right. Inhale back to center, hands to heart. Exhale, sink a little lower. Extend your arms like wings. And then open up star pose. Toes slightly in. Hinge forward to a wide fold. And if you round to breath here, you can move into Skandasana if you'd like, bending one knee and then the other. Or any other variation. You can walk your hands back underneath your body, or even take twists, palm underneath your face with the other arm up. If you're taking sides, make sure you even out. Take a breath of air in and out. No rush to meet up with us. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay on your halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands, frame your right foot at the top of your mat, and lift your back heel up. Step up, chair pose. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And flow your way, or skip it. Down dog is where we'll meet. All right, other side, y'all. Let's take a deep breath of air in. A complete breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. You got it. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee left tricep, hips high. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. High crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, cactus or straight arms. Clasp your hands together. Inhale, knuckles down, heart open. Exhale, humble, hinge forward. Release your hands down. Inhale, straighten out your left leg, pyramid variation. Stay for an exhale. Just an option, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up, twist. Exhale, left hand down. Rebend into your left knee, reach your hands forward. Bend your right leg, step up, chair pose. Breathe in, breathe out. We took that other transition a little faster. So let's take this one just a little slower. Bring the weight over to your left foot, and then slowly reach your right leg up towards your chest. One-legged Tadasana. Arms can stay overhead, or bring them to your heart. Warrior 3. Drive down to your left big toe. Kick through that back leg, and hinge forward. Your heart and your right leg are parallel to the ground-ish. If you fall out of it, can you offer yourself some love, some kindness? Remembering your worth does not depend on how good you can hold or how long you can hold a yoga pose. Let's take a deep breath of air in and out. Send your arms back behind you. Bend your left knee. Tap your right toes back. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Stay for an exhale. Star pose, straighten out both legs. Toes out, heels in. Stay strong and stable and still. Or if you want, add a little loosey-goosey to those hips. Let go of expectations. Maybe send the hips back and forward. Let go of all that crap we hold on to. All those labels, judgments. All that surface level garbage. Let's take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, let something go. Take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, goddess, hands to heart. All right, a little different this time in our goddess. Let's slow down the breath. Mindful, quality breaths in and out. Send your hands out forward, palms together. And then bring your chin into your chest, rounding your upper back. As you inhale, expand your arms like wings, left and right, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Option to even look up towards the sky. So take a deep breath of air in. Exhale, hands together, chin to chest. Breath to movement, y'all. Inhale, open your wings, look up. Exhale, palm together, chin to chest, sink a little lower. You got it. 2 more. Inhale, open up really wide. Exhale, palms together, chin to chest, sink your hips low. Last one, inhale, really expand. Exhale, bring it together, chin to chest. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, bring the toes slightly in, wide fold. Hinge it down. A few rounds of breath to explore. If you want to do headstand, chin stand, twists, skandasana, what does your body need? There are no wrong answers, just whatever feels right to you in your body, in your mind, in your heart. So take a couple rounds of breath. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Keep lifted as you exhale. Walk your hands around, frame your left foot, spike your back heel up. And then step up, chair pose. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, sink it a little lower. Changing up a little this time. Inhale, straight legs, mountain pose. Exhale, hand to heart. Wiggle your feet wide. So toes out, heels in, maybe a little bit, maybe as wide as your mat or somewhere in that region. And then sink it down to Malasana Yogi Squat. This is also a great place to add a block underneath your sits bones and just kind of rest there. But if you don't want to do that, then stay lifted. Push your elbows into your thighs. And wherever you are, block or no block, sit a little taller to the crown of your head. Soften your face. Take a deep breath of air in. And a cleansing breath. Let it go. Beautiful, yogis. One more deep breath of air in. Complete breath out. Slowly lower your sits bones down. Grab for the back of your legs, and we're moving into boat pose. So rock back onto your glutes, and then open up your chest. Really important here to keep that heart open. If you find yourself rounding, come out of it. Bring your feet planted on the earth, or you can float them up. Option to add more, bringing the shins parallel, or maybe straight legs. Not happening for me today, and that's okay. Honor your edge in this moment. You can even release your hands up towards the sky. Breathe in Navasana boat pose. A few rounds of breath. Work that core. Belly to spine. Pull your heart towards your thighs. Take a deep breath of air in. Complete breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lower low boat. Lower your heels and your shoulders to hover. For 3. Hover for 2. For 1. Let it go. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock side to side. Not quite done yet. Just a little bit more. Bring your hands behind your head. Knees stay on top of your hips. Then lift your shoulders off the ground and twist. Right elbow towards your left thigh. Option to extend your right leg, floated above the mat. Squeeze really tight, elbow towards your left leg. Inhale, reach your right leg up, keep squeezing. Exhale, lower it down to hover. Squeeze a little tighter, breathe in, reach your right leg up. Exhale, lower. 3 more, you got it. Inhale, right leg slow and controlled up. Exhale, slow and controlled down. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, lower. Last one, you got it. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower, hover for 3. Keep breathing for 2. Twist a little deeper for 1. Let it go. Straight to the other side. Let's do this. Knees on top of hips. Hands behind your head. Lift your shoulders. And then twist. Left elbow towards your right thigh. Extend your left leg, floated above the mat. Twist really deep, y'all. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, lower down. Really tight squeeze. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, controlled, slow, lower down. 3 more of these. Inhale, lift left leg up. Twist a little deeper. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower. Hold for 3. Twist a little deeper for 2. For 1. Let it go. Beautiful work, yogis. Bring your knees into your chest. A little rock side to side. And then move into a happy baby as you reach between your legs for the outside of your feet. Pull your shoulders down towards the mat, knees towards your armpits. Get a nice compression in those hip flexors. And take a deep breath of air in. And breathe it out. Slowly bring your heels back in towards your glutes. Lower your feet down to the earth. And we'll move into half pigeon reclined. So right ankle on top of your left thigh. Send your right knee forward. And then grab for the back of your left leg or maybe your left shin. If you prefer a different version of half pigeon, go for it. This is your practice 100% for you. Now adding some nice sensation in that outer right hip here. Flex your right toes to protect your joints. And then can you soften your shoulders just a little bit? Relax that space between your collarbones, your face. Mindful breaths in, mindful breaths out. And just a couple more rounds of breath right here. Slowly lower the left foot down. And then cross the right thigh on top of the left thigh. So this might be a little bit too intense. If it is, don't worry about it, don't do it, but it might feel good. So bring the knees into your chest, bring your feet out a little wider towards the edges of your mat, and then grab for the tops of your feet. So left hand grabs your right foot grabs your right hand, grabs your left foot. Woo. And then just kind of pull your heels in towards your hips. Whoever reclined, Gomukhasana variation. Breathe into those hips. Soften wherever you can. Nice work, y'all. Slowly release the grip of your feet. Plant your left foot down. Right thigh can stay crossed on top of your left thigh. As you move the hips to the right, drop your knees to the left for a supine twist. If this doesn't feel good in your back, then unwind and stack the knees on top of each other. Soften your shoulders. Relax your face. Take a deep breath of air in and out. Unwind the legs. Now let's move into that half pigeon on the other side. So left ankle on top of your right thigh, send your left knee forward. Flex your left toes in towards your left knee, and then option to pull yourself inward for more sensation in that outer left hip. And allow yourself to soften your breath, to ease any tension, to let go of anything extra that you're holding on to. Quality breaths in. Complete quality breaths out. And just a few more rounds of breath right here. And slowly lower your right foot down, cross your left thigh on top of your right thigh. And we'll take that reclined Gomukhasana Bringing the knees in toward your chest, squeeze them tight. Widen your feet, so left and right, and then grab for the tops of your feet if that's available. And pull your heels in towards your hips. And if this is way too painful or way too uncomfortable, come out of it. And just one more round of breath in and out. Let go of your feet. Bring your right foot down onto the mat. If you want to move into that spinal twist with the legs crossed, keep your left thigh on top of your right. Otherwise, unwind the legs, move your hips to the left, and drop your knees to the right, supine twist. And you can kind of roll your head side to side until you find that sweet spot of comfort. And take a big breath of air into that left side of your belly. Stay for a breath out. Slowly unwind. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And take one more happy baby. One more curious, kind, happy baby. A little wiggle side to side. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Or just stay still. And take a deep breath of air in. Breathe it out. Bring your heels into your chest. Heels in towards your glutes, knees into your chest. And then bring your forehead towards your knees. Squeeze yourself really, really tight. Squeeze your toes, squeeze every bit of you for 3. Squeeze even tighter for 2. For 1, let it go, Shavasana. You can take your final resting shape on your back, on your belly, maybe seated, but wherever you choose to close out practice, make yourself comfy. Walk your shoulders down your back towards your heels. Palms up towards the sky, or maybe for more grounding, bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. And then settle into stillness. Let's take a deep breath of air in. A complete breath out. Knowing that this stillness can be really challenging, confronting, it can feel vulnerable. We're going against what we typically do is, constantly being busy, being productive, accomplishing this and that. So it might feel unnatural to be still. It might feel uncomfortable to be, just alone with our thoughts, our sensations, our feelings. But it's through this time of stillness. It's through this time of replenishment and, vulnerability that we we remember our strength. And we can remind ourselves, you are enough just as you are. And that no matter what you look like, no matter what you have or have not done in your life, you are worthy of love. So take these next few moments of stillness, knowing that whether they are difficult or easy, that you are becoming stronger and wiser and more connected to yourself. So show yourself some love in this silence. I'll guide you out shortly. Enjoy your Shavasana. kindly guide your attention back to your breath. Curiously observing the rising and falling of your belly and of your chest. And observe this powerful life force, this energy pulsing through your entire being. Maybe an internal smile, grateful for who you are in this moment. Knowing that you are strong enough to have overcome any challenges that you face throughout your life. And that you are strong enough to face whatever the world offers you next. So take a deep breath of air in, feel your power, feel your love and your peace. Exhale, let all the rest go. Add little movements, maybe wiggle toes and fingers, roll out wrists and ankles. And then when you're ready, stretch your arms overhead, point your toes forward, take a big full body stretch and a full breath of air in, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Make your way into a seat to close out practice. Bring your palms together at your heart space. Bow your chin into your chest. Bowing to your practice. Acknowledging that you are enough. Whether expectations were or were not met. Whether there were a billion judgments or whether there was 1,000% of love. Kindness towards yourself. Acknowledging the powerful, valuable, worthy human being that you are, just as you are right here, right now. Let's take a deep breath of air in together. Fill yourself up. Open mouth to share. The love and the light in me sees, acknowledges, bows to, and loves that same love and light that you are made of. With all the love in my heart, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you so very much, yogis. Thank you for dealing with the distractions, and most importantly, thank you for taking the time for you to show yourself some more love and building strength, flexibility, wisdom. It's not always easy to step on your mat, so give yourself some credit because you deserve it. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, I would love to hear from you. If you just want to connect, reach out to me on Instagram, maybe shoot me a message if you'd like. My handle's the girl with the carrot tattoo. But if not, have a lovely, lovely day, drink water, and treat yourself well, because you deserve it. Thank you, yogis. Hope to see you soon. Bye.